Yo, what is up guys, SK here, and today we're going to do a video on Octopath Traveler 2. Now, we're going to go ahead and say thank you to Square Enix for go ahead and sponsoring this video. It's been an amazing 2 weeks of me playing Octopath Traveler 2. I can't say I've made so much progress, but I've made a decent amount of progress through the game. And I can honestly say this game made me fall back in love with turn-based games. It's been a long time since I played a good turn-based game like this. And this being my first official introduction into the full game of the series, when Octopath Traveler first came out, I had a Nintendo 3DS, but at the time I was going through some financial trouble, so I had to go ahead and sell that 3DS, and I wasn't able to pick up the game after it came out, but I did play the demo. And I kind of got into the demo, I just didn't fully understand how it worked. And now that I got Octopath Traveler 2, I understand how it fully works, and I am loving it. And I'm not going to lie to you, this is probably one of the best games I've ever played in a very long time. If you've never played Octopath Traveler, the game will blindside you with a lot of things you never actually experienced in another turn-based game. First of all, one thing that you'll notice in Octopath Traveler 2 is that you have the ability to start with one of the multiple characters that are in the game, which means you get to experience all of their stories from chapter 1 all the way to the end of their chapters. So when you pick your first character, you're going to learn their motive, their story, and you're going to start playing through their chapter 1 up until their chapter 2. Once you get to the end of their chapter 2, you're going to be able to find your second character. Then you'll get an option to pick that second character if you want to play their story or not. And if you don't play that story, you can always go back to an inn and speak to, or a tavern rather, and speak to the tavern barkeep, and they'll tell you if you want to hear a story or not. And that's how you'll be able to play through those stories again. So you can go ahead and play through that chapter 1 story that you missed before. So that's one thing that definitely called me out of the blue. Being a person that loves magic, I started off with Oswald, and Oswald made it very hard for me to start the game, I'm not going to lie, because I didn't realize his SP was going to be so low, I didn't realize his magic damage was going to be so low. Everything about Oswald was very low in the beginning, but once you get into the later part of the game, Oswald becomes a champion of damage. And I mean, that guy becomes a nuke. However, like in every other RPG, there are enemies that have magical resistances, and this makes it hard for you to fight with Oswald. Now, this game does have a multi-class system where you can pick multiple classes and put them together on one character. So, as you encounter more characters, you encounter a cleric and a thief. If you want Oswald to be able to do physical and magic damage, you can do the thief and use his regular class as mage. You can't change the main class, which is something I've learned so far. But doing so early game, you're going to have to balance your stats, because some equipment doesn't give good stats towards other things. Even in saying that, the game does not limit you to one weapon. If you have another class equipped, you can equip whatever weapon that class allows you to equip as well. So Oswald, once again, is a mage and a thief. He can now use the mage staff and a thief's dagger and a thief's sword. Now you have 3 weapons you can use. Each weapon gives their own stat while you're attacking. However, you do have to plan for those defenses as well, because some creatures, like I said, have certain defenses that you have to battle against. In every battle right below the creature, you'll see the word vulnerable, then you'll see a shield next to it. Within that shield, there is a value, and that value just measures how many hits of whatever weakness it takes to break that creature's defense and be able to deal maximum damage. Along with the main quests and job quests in Octopath Traveler 2, there are also a ton of subquests you can do along through the game, helping out random NPCs. Now, some of the quests are basic in fashion. You just have to speak to the NPC with the item in your inventory and you complete the quest. Whereas some quests, they use the character's special abilities, like Temenos' ability to recruit characters to join you on your battles, and you have to carry that character from one spot in one city to another city, and then speak to another NPC, and that'll complete the quest as delivered. So it's nice to see them use all these unique systems to make this game what it is. Like I said, I've fallen in love with this game over the past few weeks, and I'm constantly playing it, I'm constantly grinding. I'm probably out grinding the area that I'm in right now, because I'm still within the first part of the map from Oswald's story, and I'm level 43 on all my characters, so I might have to go ahead and progress with the story. But all that being said, I'm in love with the grind in this game. I love fighting the new monsters. I love having to discover the new weaknesses, how to beat these monsters. I'm not loving getting smacked around by some of these monsters though, because it's like you get into these areas and you see these monsters, you're like, oh, I'm just a few levels lower. And then they completely eviscerate your party and you're like, what just happened? But then when you grind yourself up and you get to that next power level where you can just one-shot those monsters, it feels so good, it feels so gratifying. I gotta once again say so much thanks to Square Enix, because this game is just so amazing. I've fallen in love with, once again, with turn-based JRPGs, and I don't think I can get it out of my mind now, to be honest. I sleep thinking about this game, and that's probably not healthy at all. But we're not here to talk about my addiction. We're here to talk about Octopath Traveler 2, which is now available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and also Windows PC. But don't just take my word for it that this game is amazing. You can also download the demo and play through the demo for as long as you'd like. The demo does give you a really good feel of what the gameplay is like. And like I said, once you get into it, you're going to love it. The music in the game is amazing. There are many game soundtracks that I go and download the music for, but this was one of them I had to go and pick up because it's so addictive to just hear it in the background while you're doing things. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me in this video. Let me know what you guys think about Octopath Traveler 2 in the comments. Have you tried the game? Have you tried the demo? Is it not something for you? Is it something that you loved? Is it something that got you into the JRPG genre? Or is it something that reignited your love for it like it did mine? Let me know if you guys want some outtakes for the gameplay as well, because I've been playing this game and recording for the past few weeks. Like I said, I've been trying to make this video for a while now, but I've not been feeling so well for the past few weeks. And so I've finally gotten to the point where I've gotten better. You hear my voice is kind of messed up right now still, but I'm pushing this video out. So thank you guys for watching. I'll let you guys know what happens in the future. Still going to be playing Octopath Traveler, like I said. I am now more focusing on console games as well as MMORPGs that are coming to console. So we'll go ahead and keep up with that in the future. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.